Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to another video. Today I've got another SBC video for you guys. As you guys know, marquee matchups have dropped for this week, and so we'll be getting into the marquee matchups and let's see what teams we've got. So we've got Gladbach against Leipzig, Olympiacos against Athens, Rapid against Austria, and then Udinese against Milan. Let's just get straight into these. Most of them look easy if I'm going to be honest, and some of them can be a bit of a problem, but let's see what we have and what we don't have in the club, and if you need to buy something, you can go and buy something. So for the first one, the requirements are Gladbach's player minimum 1, Leipzig players minimum 1, Bundesliga player minimum 6, overall rating minimum 79, chemistry 90, and then players in the squad 11. So basically, I guess for this one, what you want to do is you just want to build a Bundesliga team, you know, because I mean obviously they need 6 minimum players from Bundesliga, so it's only I think right to actually build a team from Bundesliga. So I'll just take this guy from Leipzig, and that one is done. And then from, let me see what I've got from Gladbach, and then it should be quite easy, I believe. And I've also got players from Gladbach, so that makes it easier. And I'll just take him. So we have got 2 center backs, and then I'll just go completely, Bundesliga players, because I mean obviously minimum players they require R6, so I think that should work. And then I can take any of these. I'll just go ahead and take this one for now, and hopefully it doesn't concern our rating. And I'll just go ahead and take him, or maybe I can take, what was the chemistry required, 90. I think that should be easily, that should easily work, so that shouldn't be a problem. And then for our center mids, I can use these 2 guys, and we are already on 60 chemistry. And for my left mid, I can use this guy, and for my right mid, I don't have any right mid, so that can be a problem, but let's see. I've got any right wings? Yeah, I've got right wings, but not the best ones, but I think I have to take this just to save money. I mean, Yarmolenko, he's a good player, but I think his normal card doesn't cost a lot, and obviously, as you guys can see, I don't have got any good strikers as well, so that can be a problem as well. And I don't have any left wings. Alright, so that is a bit of a struggle, I believe. I mean obviously I have to go and buy players now. I've got any left mid. I have got him that I can use. I mean we still are on 99 chemistry, so that's not a problem thing. But the rating, I think, because I've got this the 72 rated player in team, so that would be a bit of struggle. And I think I can put any player in here as well, and that wouldn't concern our chemistry, And if I use this guy, exactly, there's 700 chemistry, but the rating is low. So I think what I will do is I'll use him, and then for my striker I also have to use another position just to get it done. And because obviously his rating is not high, and if I put him, that's still not 79. And where if I put him, that is that makes it done. So I'll just put this one. Yeah, I mean it's just a non-rare, and as you guys can see, that was pretty easy. I mean I've got different positions in different for a few of the spots. For example, left wing I've got left mid, for striker I've got Cam, for right mid I've got CM. And I mean if you build a team from the same league, you should be able to get it done easily, as long as you have got most of the spots right. So that one is done, and we get Jumbo Premium Gold back, I believe, for that one. And then let's go to Udinese against Milan first. I've heard that Udinese players are going for a lot, so hopefully I have someone in my team from Udinese, otherwise that would be a struggle as well. But let's see what we can do with this one. Let's go Milan first, and I think they need 1 player from Milan, I believe. Well, I didn't even read the requirements. I think the requirements here, they are Udinese players minimum 1, Milan players minimum 1, Italy players minimum 6, rating minimum 78, chemistry minimum 95, and the number of players in the squad 11. Alright, it doesn't look that hard. Let's see what we can do with this one. I'll just start with him, I believe, 76. I mean the rating is 78, but I think I'll make it up for some other position. It doesn't really matter. We can just use him for now, and then I can use him. I do have Udinese players, so I think I can sell the other one and make some money there, because I do believe they are going for a lot. And I mean I think the non-gold, so for example silvers and bronze, are going for a lot higher. I mean that's how it is with FIFA. And let's see what we have got for our center backs, and then I have to use what you call Italy players. You need 6 Italy players, so I think I'll use those 2. And let's see what we got for left back. We also got another Italian player for left back, so that is already 4 Italian players done. And for my center mid, I'll just keep on using the players that I have, but obviously I can't really use that low rating. I mean, I've got 76. I think it would be a struggle. I don't think I would actually get it done. Maybe I have to use Jorginho, because he's 81. But I think I can change him with the 78, because obviously, that he is 77. I think the guy in the middle, I can change him with the 77, and so hopefully we can get it done. Alright, so we haven't got any left wings from Calcio, and for the strikers, I've got hardly any players in my team, in my club, just because, like I said, I've used a lot of them in the previous SBCs for like Team of the Year and all that stuff. And I mean, even if look, for example, I am on 76 rating right now, but I don't think if I put like a 78, it would be enough. So I think what I have to do is I have to go high rating, a high rating card, and if you use him, that's still not 78. If I use, let me see what I've got in untradables. Low to high, and then gold. That he's 75. If I use 81, that would be enough. So I think I'll just go ahead and use him. I don't think he's going for a lot, to be honest. He was going a lot for when it was Team of the Year, because everyone was doing those SBCs. But as you guys can see, relatively easy. I've got 4 76s, 2 77s, and that was able to get it done, So I'll just go ahead and submit that one as well, and we get a Prime Electrum Players Pack, I believe. Yeah, and let's get into the Olympiacos against Athens now, and let's see if we have got anything from these clubs. Otherwise we have to go and buy. But as you guys saw, if you got most of the positions right, and then if you have most of the positions right, it shouldn't be hard to actually put players for some different positions into the club. And I have got active player, but the requirements for this one, so you basically need 2 players from either of those clubs, and then you need leagues minimum 3, rating minimum 67, and then chemistry minimum 85. So that's not hard, but let's see what we can do. It's only 67 rating, so that shouldn't be a problem at all. Let me see if I've got any bronzes or silvers from Athens. Alright, I have got a left back who is 58. I don't think I can actually use him, because I'll just use this guy for now, I think. And let's see what we can do. Just because he's a bit too low, and also he's left back, and there is no left back position. Obviously I can, like I said, you can actually do that, but we see that for later. And also for Olympiacos, I've got really high rated players, so I think I'll just use Athens players instead, and just to get the good chemistry in. I am using high rated, but I think not for the other positions I'll go really low, I believe. And let's see what we can do with that one. I think I'm gonna go with English League, League 3, and we have got 2 players that are 65 and 67. Let me see what we got for him. I think so. Basically, what I'll do is I can use him, and then I can use him, and then I think I'll use this guy just because he is 63, but there is no chemistry, so I cannot really use him. Let's see what we got from EFL Championship 2. I've got 2 of those. They're not the guy on the left side. He's not English. I think he's from Georgia, so that really doesn't work. But I think that shouldn't be a problem. So let's see what we have for a goalkeeper from English League 3. Wait, what is that? Is that an English flag? I can't really see. That is an English flag. All right. And what's that one? Yeah, that one. That's not really an English flag. All right, it's Northern Ireland. All right, okay. But yeah, since they are in the same league, they get the chemistry. They get the link. It's not the strongest link, but I wouldn't mind that. And then I can just use him. But wait, no, he's from Russia. This is a bit tricky with these, with these SBCs where you have to use low rating. It can get a bit confusing sometimes, because obviously you wanna use the lowest rated cards, and it can be a bit of a problem at times. I think I just used him, I mean, it doesn't really give me the chemistry, so it doesn't really work. We've got from EFL League 2, I've got this guy that I can use just for chemistry. And let's see what I've got on the left side. If you have got any... But yeah, he does work with him. Since they're from the same club. So that is where I can use him instead. I think chemistry would be a problem, but I think I can put some goals up there, you know. Let's see what we have from goals. You know, just use goals. It's not the best way to go about it, but just to get it done, you know, faster and all that. I mean, the thing is that I wouldn't put much time into these SBCs just because we have seen that the return, it doesn't really always work. For example, in you know, for example, if you don't pack anyone good, that can be a problem. I'm trying to think what I should do with these ones, you know, with the top 3 positions, because obviously I need to put something higher, because I mean, I've got a few players that are only 61s and one is 65. I mean, 2 are 65. So I think to cover it up, I need to put someone that is higher rated. So basically, I think I'll go Premier League, I believe, if I have anyone from Premier League. I mean, for the left wing or for the right wing. Let's see if we have anything. We don't have anything for left wing. These positions are like the most, like for example, are the worst one, if you want to be honest, because it's always hard to get in those pairs, and they do go for a lot in you know, when you have to buy them. So that can be a problem. And then I'll just use a left mid for the left wing position. Hopefully he should be enough. I cannot use any of those strikers; they're a bit too high rated. So if I use him, I mean, I'm not that close to chemistry. So I think the right wing that I use have to be from one of the clubs, you know, from the striker, because otherwise it won't work. And let me see what I've got for the right wing. I've only got one right wing, and that is Salah. So that means, let me see what I've got for the right mid. I hate these, you know, the small clubs or SBCs. They can get really tricky, you know. Can be a bit of a problem, but I think I've got Lennon, and then that means I've also got a striker, I believe, from Everton. So I think that might be good enough to get it done, and that is good enough to get it done. And I am 5 above the rating. I wouldn't really mind. I mean, obviously these are non-rare cards, so it still works. If I put him, that also works, and that's 70 rating. All right, so I'll use him instead. And as you guys saw, it's also easy to get it done. I mean, I've got a lot of red links, but there are still a lot of green links as well, and that gives us 6 more chemistry than required. And I'll just go ahead and submit that one as well. And we get 1 gold pipe for that. See, I mean, you don't have to really stress for those, for these small ones. Just get in, done, you know, however you can, and just claim our rewards and go and open them, because obviously you need the return. So I mean, I'm not gonna go and buy the players if I don't have, you know, I'd rather use players from not the positions. And then okay, for this one, we have got Rapid Austria, and then we need 1 player from Rapid Vienna, 1 from Austria Vienna, and then 6 players from Austrian League, minimum 6 players, and then 3 players gold, and then chemistry 90, and the number of players in the squad 11. So let me see what I've got for those clubs, and I'll build from that. And that's Australia. Well, I can't really have that one. It's there. So let's see what we've got from Austria again, if I have any. I don't have any. Alright. Now that will be costly, I believe. Maybe, I think that would be costly. You know, because since I don't have any players from Austria Vienna, and the other one is Rapid Vienna. Yeah, I don't have anyone from Austria Vienna, unless you've got anyone from Rapid Vienna. And I don't have anyone from Rapid Vienna either. So alright, that means I have to go and buy those. So let me go on the transfer market and see who I can get for, you know, cheap. Not really want to put a lot of money in those in these SBCs, and because I mean, you know, I've been investing a lot in the players. I mean, I had around 200,000 coins, but as you guys can see, I only have right now I only have 22,000. That's because I've been investing. You know, I mean, just playing games wouldn't get you a long way. You know, in if you want to get those icons and stuff, you have to snipe and all that type of stuff. You have to put your time in the market, and I haven't been really doing that, you know, since FIFA 18. But lately, I've actually started to do that. You know, put my time into the market. And let's see if we can get him. No, we don't really get him. And yeah, that would be my advice. If you, because I mean, obviously, you all want to play with what do you call it, with the icons, and to be able to play with the icons, you need to have. Oh, he's gone as well. I think I have to be a bit faster. Yeah, in order to play with the icons, you obviously need what do you call it. You can't just play the game all the time. I mean, winning divisions doesn't give you much coins. You have to be smart with the market, and go ahead and invest in players. I mean, I'm not good at market at all, to be honest. If I'm going to be really honest, I'm not good at market at all. But I am trying to learn, and getting in, going on those websites, Footbin and Forehead, and see who I can invest in, all the stuff like that. Let's see if we can get him. We do get him, so that is. So I think that one was 950, I believe, or like 900, and the other one was also 900. So we have put around like 1800 on these SBCs, on all four as a total. So that shouldn't be a problem. I mean, hopefully, obviously we'll make a higher return on this, but I mean, I need someone. I need to pack, or I want to pack someone good at least, so that. I mean, obviously, you don't just want to pack normal players, That's not the best way to go about it. Obviously, you want to pack someone good. And let me see what else I've got from the same league, right? If I have anyone. Alright, I've got quite a few players. And they want 6 players. I've got 2 strikers, so that works. I'll just put these. I mean, there is no rating requirement, so that shouldn't be a problem, And I believe the reward is a premium gold pack. That's a bit surprising. For some, for this SBC, but alright, we take that, and that gives me 35 rating now and 39 chemistry. And let me see if I've got any left mid. I don't have any left mid, but I can use him, and I can use him. So that is 6 players done from that league, Austrian league. Let me see if I've got anyone from the same clubs. I have 2 players from the same club, a goalkeeper and a striker, but that really wouldn't work. So I guess, but yeah, because I mean my centre backs, they're not really Polish, so that doesn't give me the strongest links. But I still think that should be good enough to get it done. Let me see. I'm gonna change the league, obviously. I think let me go La Liga 2. If I've got any right mid, I don't have any right mid. Let me see from which league I've got right mids, and then hopefully we can get the same nationality in the league or the same clubs. So I have got Real Betis here, and then obviously I've got these small bronzes as well. So let me see what I can do. I mean, I have to obviously, like I said, not spend a lot, of time and coins in this SBC. I mean, I've got the Mexican guy. Let me see if I can get anyone else from Mexican, from Liga, right back from Liga Banco Max. And if I get right back from Liga Banco Max, so that would be great. Still don't know where we would get with the with the overall rating, but I still believe it should be good enough to get it done. I mean, we do know 3 gold players, so I think I'll use him. And that is 71 chemistry. I don't think we'll be able to get 90. I have to make some changes because I think if I put both of these, I think that would give me 10 more chemistry, So let's see what I can do here. Don't really like putting a lot of time in these SBCs, I want to be honest. It's you not always get the best return, but I mean obviously I make more money than I put in, but it's all about the packs. I mean you really want to pack someone good, and so I've got a player from Saudi League. Let me see who I've got for the left back, and alright, so I can use him I guess, and then but I do need 3 gold players, no? So that's a bit tricky now. Wait, I think I'll just change it to gold. And I've got this guy from gold. And I have quite a few from gold. But it really depends on what I've got for the left back. If I've got any left back. I think I'll use this guy. And then I saw that I have an English left mid from Premier League. Yeah, that gives us 84 rating. So that means my goalkeeper, if I think I'll just use guy from the same guy from the goalkeeper from the same league, Austrian league, not the goal one. Let's see what we can. I don't have any goal one, and that is able to get it done. Alright, that was nice. I didn't think it would actually get it done. But that's 94 chemistry and 67 rating, and you guys saw relatively easy. I mean, the players in the middle are all from Austrian league, and then you can just go different leagues, just to get those green links in. I mean, you can obviously go whole Austrian team, but really matters. It really depends on if you have the players or not. And we have got one premium gold pack for completing this one done, and for completing the marquee matchups, we have got one prime gold players pack. I think that's a pack worth 45 or 50k. I think it's the one with 45k, so that's a good pack. Finally, I mean, we don't get the best packs, I mean, on the recent SBCs it wasn't the best pack, so I think I'll go and start with the gold one, and obviously not expecting anyone good there, and it's not a board, so I'll just skip it. That does make sense. I mean, it's just one gold. I mean, it's just one rare in it, so, and that is also, I mean, I don't really need these trainings. You cannot use them anyways, So I'll just go and quick sell those, and the rest I'll just send it to my club. And let's go premium gold pack, and let's see what we can pack from this one. And we don't get a board, so I'll just skip. And we do get a good Benfica player, Salvio. I mean, the rating is also good, so I think I'll take that. I mean, and Susaeta, I think I'll just quick sell that, because the chances of selling those, I mean, I'd rather quick sell, than just wait on the transfer market to someone actually go and pick him up. So that really doesn't matter. And I think I'll go Jumbo Premium Gold pack, and let's see what we can get in this one. Hopefully a gold, hopefully a board, but that was not a board. So, but we do get an 82, so that's not bad. I mean, how much is he going for? Alright, I accidentally sent him to my club, but I'm pretty sure he's not. I'm pretty sure he's not going for more than what he called, around 1,000. He's going for obviously around 1,000 or something like that. But we do get good. This is good position modifier, and also we get a few fitness and chemistry styles. So I'll take those. Obviously, those are really good. The rest I think I'll just quick sell. That kit looks nice, so I might keep that one. And the rest I'll just quick sell these rest. And I don't really. I mean, I almost made the money back, but I don't really mind not making all of it back. I will actually make all of it back if I actually sell all of the players, but yeah, so we don't really make any loss, so that's not a problem. So I mean, we don't get any boards in this one either, so I'll just go ahead and but we do get Immobile. We get 282s, so that's not bad. I mean, there was no boards, but still, I think, for example, look at that. He's going for around 1,700 lows there, and 1,400 there. I think I'll just go and list him for 1,600, and then that's already money made, from quick selling the other ones and putting him on the list. And let's see what we've got for what he's going for. So alright, he's going for 1,500 and all that. I think I'll keep him for now. Don't really need to sell him, but we have got a few rare silvers, so let's see what they are going for. I mean, obviously they go for a lot, but he's not going for a lot. No, he's not that one. The hyped one, he's not that. And I'll just send these to my club, to be honest. I mean, I don't really need to, just sit and look at these. I mean, hopefully we can get boards on this one. Let's see what we can get. It is a board. It's not an inform, but it's Spanish. It's scam. I mean, Spanish players, you don't get the best ones, but still it's an 83. So we'll take that. So there are two 83s. That's pretty nice. That means we do make the money back. So that is profit. I mean, he is going for 2,500. 2,200. All right, but I mean, it's not really high. I think I'll keep it for now. I think because those prime. I mean, no, sorry, no. Yeah, I think the icon SBCs are gonna drop this Thursday or next Thursday maybe. So I think for that reason, I'll just stick to these for now. And obviously we have made a profit. We have made the money back, so that's a good thing. And I'll just quick sell him, and I'll send the rest to the club. But that was it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Relatively easy way to get those SBCs done. And pack opening was not the best, but it is quite decent. I mean, obviously we have made a return back, so I wouldn't really mind. And that was it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys in the next one.